When we think about being broke, we often associate it with stress, anxiety, and a sense of hopelessness. We imagine someone struggling to make ends meet, drowning in debt, and living paycheck to paycheck. But is that all there is to being broke? Can it actually be a blessing in disguise? Hello, I'm Jonathan from Parent Portfolio, where we help people build wealth and improve their personal finances. And in today's episode, I'm going to share with you 9 reasons why looking poor is important. But before we begin, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. So, we've all been led to believe that being broke is a bad thing, something to be ashamed of. We're told that it's a sign of failure, a reflection of our inability to manage our finances, or worse, a lack of discipline. But what if I told you that being broke can be a wake up call, a push to reevaluate our priorities, and an opportunity to rewrite our financial stories? Being broke can be incredibly stressful. There's no doubt about it. The constant worrying about how to pay bills, the pressure to make ends meet, and the fear of not knowing when the next paycheck will come. It can limit our freedom, forcing us to make sacrifices and cut back on the things that bring us joy. But, and this is a big but, it can also be a catalyst for change. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but being broke can be a blessing in disguise. Here are 9 reasons why looking poor is important. Number 1, avoids lifestyle inflation. When you try to stop looking rich, you naturally avoid lifestyle inflation, the trap where the more you earn, the more you spend just to keep up appearances. Instead of upgrading to a flashy car or designer clothes, you keep your expenses low and use that extra money to pay off debt, invest, and build wealth. The people who quietly accumulate wealth aren't the ones showing off. They're the ones making smart, intentional financial decisions that set them up for long-term success. Looking poor isn't about deprivation. It's about prioritizing financial freedom over fleeting status symbols. Number 2, keeps you focused on financial goals. When you stop trying to impress others with flashy clothes, expensive cars, or luxury brands, you free up your mental and financial energy to focus on things that truly matters, and that's your financial goals. Looking poor removes the pressure to spend just to keep up, allowing you to put your money where it actually counts, like paying off debt, building savings, and investing for your future. Instead of chasing temporary validation, you gain long-term stability, and that discipline compounds over time. The less you care about appearances, the more you can channel your resources into creating real wealth and financial freedom. Number 3, boosts your negotiation power. When you don't flaunt wealth, people are less likely to overcharge you, assume you can afford unnecessary extras, or try to take advantage of you in negotiations. Looking modest gives you the upper hand, whether you're negotiating a car deal, a business contract, or even a salary, because sellers and employers are more inclined to offer you fair pricing when they don't perceive you as having deep pockets. Wealthy people who understand this often downplay their status to secure better deals and avoid rich tax that comes with looking like you can afford anything. Number 4, encourages minimalism. When you stop caring about looking rich, you naturally embrace minimalism, buying only what you need instead of chasing trends or status symbols. This shift not only saves you money, but it also simplifies your life, reducing stress and decision fatigue. The less you focus on material possessions, the more you can invest in things that truly matter, like financial security, personal growth, and meaningful experiences. Looking poor teaches you that wealth isn't about owning more, it's about needing less. And that's the real key to financial success. Number 5, builds financial discipline. Looking poor forces you to resist the temptation of unnecessary spending and keeps you disciplined in managing your money wisely. When you're not trying to impress others with flashy purchases, you naturally develop the habit of prioritizing needs over wants, making thoughtful financial decisions, and delaying gratification, all of which are essential to building long term wealth. The discipline translates into better budgeting, consistent savings, and smart investing, allowing to grow your financial future instead of wasting money on fleeting status symbols. True wealth isn't about appearances, it's about control, and financial decisions give you that. Number 6, gives you the power of surprise. Most people judge wealth by appearances, which means when you don't look rich, you gain a powerful advantage. People underestimate you. This can work in your favor in business deals, negotiations, and even everyday interactions. When others assume you don't have money, they don't try to overcharge you, pressure you into unnecessary purchases, or expect you to prove your status. Instead, you get to move quietly, making smarter financial decisions and surprise people when it truly matters. Looking poor gives you the element of surprise, allowing you to build wealth without the weight of others' expectations. Number 7, reduces financial anxiety. When you stop worrying about keeping up with appearances and trying to impress others with material things, you instantly remove a huge source of financial stress. The pressure to buy the latest fashion trend, upgrade your car, or dining at expensive restaurants allows you to focus on what truly matters: your financial security and future. Looking poor helps you shift your mindset from spending for validation to saving for stability, giving you the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're in control of your money and not the other way around. Number 8, shifts your identity to true wealth. When you stop chasing the illusion of wealth through flashy clothes, expensive cars, and designer brands, you begin to shift your identity towards true wealth, the kind that isn't measured by what you wear, but by the financial freedom you build. Looking poor forces you to redefine success, not by how others perceive you, but by the choices you make. Investing instead of overspending, prioritizing assets over liabilities, and focusing on long term security instead of short term validation. The moment you detach your identity from material things, you free yourself from financial pressures and step into a mindset that builds real and lasting wealth. Number 9, encourages smart money habits. Looking poor encourages smart money habits because it removes the temptation to overspend on status symbols and forces you to prioritize financial security over appearances. When you stop caring about impressing others, you naturally start making better financial choices, saving money more, investing wisely, and focusing on assets instead of liabilities. Instead of spending on designer brands or luxury items, you redirect that money into wealth building opportunities like real estate, stocks, paying off debt, other big goals in your life. This shift in mindset leads to long term financial stability and ultimately allows you to achieve real financial freedom, not just an illusion. So, overall, being broke is not the end of the world. It's not a definition of our worth, our abilities, or our potential. It's a challenge, an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to transform our lives. So the next time you're struggling to make ends meet, remember that broke can be a good thing. It can be a push to become better, to do better, and to live better. So what about you? Which one of these things will you try today? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. Once again, thank you for your time, thank you for your support, and have yourself a great day. Bye.